Just had a thought this morning. People who put on blast that they're going to church, and I'm not picking on everybody who does this because there are people who are sincere about that. But unfortunately, for every one person that is absolutely sincere and has the right heart, there is, probably 10 people who are posting just to seek validation or do the attaboys or the pick me, the pick me. It's such a pick me thing. Look at me. I'm a good person. I go to church. Well, first off, going to church doesn't make you a good person. Being a good person makes you a good person. Because unfortunately, I mean, I've gone to church for most of my life. I grew up Catholic. I go to non-denominational now, but I've known a lot of people who post on social media how pious they are and how holy they are, and end up being, that are not living what those posts are showing. Um, you know, they go to church Sunday morning, and then Monday through Saturday they're the biggest jerks in the world. But then they walk through the doors and throw up their hands, and they're singing the loudest and showing how holy they are. And then then the moment they walk out of their doors, they're doing the rinse and repeat thing every week. So unfortunately, I've known a lot of people like that. So every time I see a post like that, I just automatically roll my eyes. And maybe that's the cynic in me. But I mean, it even says in the Bible that, I mean, it's one of the Beatitudes, in particular, blessed are the poor in spirit, in which it talks about somebody's, dependence on, the need to be more dependent on God rather than putting on blast and boasting about your faith and your piety. It's more about, what are you doing when all eyes are not on you, right? So that's where that comes from, basically. And when I see that, I just automatically roll my eyes. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's one of the reasons why there's a deconstruction movement going on that's caught fire, and why a lot of people are not, like, why church attendance is down in general, and why the American church has gotten such a reputation. It's, first off, it's become a business. It's about putting on rock concerts and smoke, and you've seen the money that they spend on smoke alone. It's crazy. um you know the preachers and sneakers. Anybody remember that? Preachers wearing $1,000 shoes and all that kind of shit. But it's people are recognizing and seeing the hypocrisy in the church. And Mars Hill's another one. Look up the story of Mars Hill. That one will blow your mind. And it still blows my mind that Mark Driscoll is leading a church right now. That's a man who's, right at this point, should not be in leadership. Um, and it's, if as much as all of us need to come to Jesus, the church needs to come to Jesus just as badly. Needs a reset, needs to get back to what the church was actually intended to be. And it's right now, it's so far away from that, and people see the hypocrisy. I don't know, just my thought this morning. Happy Sunday.